Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, my layout's going to be a little bit longer than I normally do, so please let me get through it. And if you have questions, I'd like to wait and answer them after that. The Life of the Mother Act has brought together all major pro-life groups, the doctors and the hospitals, Republicans and Democrats, and people on both sides of the abortion issue have agreed to this bill. These groups include the Texas Catholic Conference of Bishops, the Texas Alliance for Life, Texans for Life Committee, Texas Right to Life, the Human Coalition, Texas Medical Association, Texas Hospital Association, Texas Civil Justice League, and Texas Campaign for Mothers. This bill passed out of the Senate 31-0. As you know, these groups don't always see eye to eye, but in this case, they work together to ensure pregnant women who have pregnancy complications get appropriate and timely care. And why is that? It's simple. We do not want women to die from medical emergencies during their pregnancy. We don't want women's lives to be destroyed because their bodies have been seriously impaired by medical emergencies during their pregnancies. We know women have died after care was delayed or denied. We know women have left Texas for life-saving care. We know women's bodies have been horribly injured because doctors and hospitals are afraid to provide abortions that could save their bodies. Doctors and hospitals need the clarity SB 31 will put into the law to be able to save women's lives and protect them from substantial impairments of their bodily functions. And on all those things we agree. Senator Hughes asked the medical board to adopt rules clarifying the law. The Texas Supreme Court also asked the medical board to write these rules. When the board finally acted, their rules were inefficient, and that leaves it up to us as the legislature. Senate Bill 31 has one goal: to change the behavior of medical professionals by providing laws that are clear, consistent, fair, and understandable. Doctors and hospitals agree SB 31 will achieve this goal. During this layout, I want to clearly state what this bill does and what it does not do. Let's start with the 5 major things it does. It provides an exception to the abortion laws when the mother has a life-threatening physical condition which could lead to death or a threat to one of her major bodily functions. It's a 2-part test which starts with the physician determining whether the life of the mom is a life-threatening physical condition. This clarification clarifies the legislative intent everyone thought we had when we passed the law several years ago. It makes clear that doctors are not required to withhold or alter life-saving treatment for cancer or other conditions if doing so will jeopardize the life or major bodily functions, including future fertility of a pregnant woman. Expressly states current law that the life-threatening condition does not have to be imminent. For example, in the case of preventable premature rupture of membranes, PPROM, will result in the mom developing an infection known as sepsis. Sepsis can cause death or seriously affect the mom's bodily functions. The bill expressly states that the physician does not need to wait for the infection to develop before intervening. Provides that all parties, doctors, nurses, pharmacists, techs, and lawyers involved in making a medical determination will not be sued for aiding or abetting an abortion. Requires doctors to have continued medical education regarding abortion laws and provides continuing legal education for lawyers who advise and represent medical professionals in the area of the law. Now I want to address what is not in this bill. This bill does not address rape or incest. It does not address fatal fetal abnormalities, and this is not a choice bill. This bill addresses the life and health of the mother, period. That's it. There are two other issues I would like to further clarify during this layout, and the first one is called the 1925 law. One of four abortion laws that are amended by SB 31 is what has commonly been referred to as the 1925 law. This was the original statute banning abortions in Texas. When the Supreme Court made abortion legal under R. v. Wade, the 25 law was implied to be repealed. When R. v. Wade was overturned in Dobbs in 2022, the reason for the implied repeal went away. There is currently a federal case pending which addresses the issue of whether the 1925 statute has been revived or not. To this date, the legislature has spoken 3 times saying it believes the law is alive. Ultimately, the court will make that determination. In the meantime, the provision in SB 31 states that the bill is neutral as to whether 1925 statute has been revived or not. And by passing this bill, the bill is not taking a position on the revival of the statute one way or another. We commonly use provisions like this when there is pending litigation. The second issue is whether the bill will permit the prosecution of a pregnant woman who gets an abortion. The unequivocal answer is no. Our state has never prosecuted women who get an abortion, and nothing in SB 31 changes that. I want to thank my fellow joint authors, co-sponsors, and stakeholders for working with me on this important piece of legislation. And once again, I would like to read the people that have worked with us to put this bill together. The Texas Catholic Conference of Bishops, the Texas Alliance for Life, Texans for Life Committee, Texas Right to Life, the Human Coalition, Texas Medical Association, Texas Hospital Association, the Texas Civil Justice League, and the Texas Campaign for Mothers. Mr. Speaker, if anyone wants questions, I'll be happy to try to answer them.